Maple Lawnmower Centre for Luray Bangor.
Get the ultimate cinema experience with the Omniplex Dundonald Recliner.
Is it on, mate?
Combo. Just £13 for your recliner ticket, popcorn and drink. OmniplexCinemas.com. Johnny Hero, where great music lives. U105.
And a very good afternoon to you. Right, Harlan is in. Hello.
Hey, hey.
Oh, are you plugged in? Hold on.
Yes, I am.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, the lead's not even plugged in,
Oh, is
so
it
I don't
not?
know how
There
you
you
are.
go. There
See,
you
you're
go.
going to imagine in
It
headphones.
won't make any difference. It's all right.
I was looking at a lot of these videos, and you know, in about 90% of them, we're not ready when it starts.
Really?
Microphones aren't on, or you're sitting in the next room, or you're trying to park the car.
Oh, right. So, what I wanted to ask you, before we had to do...
Do you want to take it? There's a big do on Saturday. The beach lawn. Anyway,
There's a big,
enough of this shameless product placement.
there's a big gob going to be in it.
A big gub? What are you talking about? Your family's supposed to stick up for me.
I know. I do stick up for you all the time.
Right. Why is everybody attacking me
all,
that I don't know
all
about?
the time.
See your bro. Don't look at that. Glass of water, at a mixing desk. Water mixing. You don't leave liquids right on top of the mixing desk. I'm going to tell Morrison you. Right? Because that's it. You're just not allowed to do
So,
it.
before you were asked,
Go
did
ahead.
you know what the dab was?
The dab.
Did people know what this was and we didn't know? Did you know?
Listen, the kids would now say it's so old fashioned it's out of date.
I didn't know what it was.
Kids have been doing the dab for years.
I didn't know what it was. How would I know what it was?
Does everybody there in Facebook land, radio land know what the dab is? It's like a celebration that kids do. You know, whereas we might have put our arms in the air when we scored a goal and went, yo! They do.
Really?
Yes.
So go, get up and do it.
You don't have to get up, you just
No,
do
but
that.
just get up and do it. The wee dance and everything that you do before it. Go
No,
do
you don't do it
You
dance.
do the dance.
No, I
Dad
don't do
told
the
me
dance.
You do the dance. Go do the wee dance.
I only did that. Oh.
You look like Norman Wisdom.
Are you laughing at me dancing?
Yes.
You got brass neck.
I know.
Right.
It's like
Thought you were on roller boots first time I saw you dancing.
So everybody knew what the dab was.
The dab. It's a young people's thing. Of course, when I told our kids we had to do it for a TV ad, they were mortified.
Really?
You better not let my friends see that, you know, that kind of thing.
The thing is,
So that gives you even more reason to go and do it all the time then, really annoy them.
it's the Usain Bolt thing.
It's like that.
But so it's
Well,
not
that's
a dab. Why is
that's the lightning bolt thing.
Oh, well then why is it
That-
dab?
Paul Pogba, the footballer, did that.
Yes.
But Usain Bolt did. I know.
Huh?
So it's not it. It's it. Okay. And
Right, okay.
listen, if you're not watching this on the camera, you haven't a notion. This is great
No.
radio.
No.
It's like I'm watching snooker on the radio.
Right, something else that I had to tell you before we go any further. You know when you put your rubbish out 2 weeks? No, every 2 weeks.
Don't start me with the rubbish.
No, hold on, don't.
Listen.
No. This, hold on to my story.
Hold
So-
on. You stop touching me.
You know,
touch me. I kill you.
You know you put your rubbish out every 2 weeks.
Yes.
So
I
because
put it every week. I throw it down next door's driveway and everything.
so because
Sorry about that,
so
Gene.
because I go to the gym 3 times a week, I bring the.
What is the local bar called? The Gym or something?
So because I
The
go.
office that sells the breezers is called The Gym.
So because I go to the Brand McGee gym 3 times a week, I bring
Come on,
the
this
rubbish.
This is me for to advertise things.
Yes, so I bring the rubbish with me because I don't like it hanging about in
The
street
Brian
corners.
McGee's Gym.
No, because there's a city doodah there.
City
Ken-
dump.
Yeah, there at Kennedy Way. So rather than the rubbish hanging about in the bin, I bring it to the city dump.
Okay.
Because with the warm weather, you don't want it sitting in your bin for the next
I
fortnight.
know.
But the thing is, by the time I go 3 times a week and I bring the rubbish to the bin, there's a wee guy comes and cleans it
Yes.
and puts a plastic bag in it.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than not put the bin out for the wee guy to clean it and for me to give him a wee tip and put the bag in it, the night before the rubbish goes out, I have to look for some rubbish to put in it just so that I can give it to the wee guy so that he can come down. So I'd be as well saving the money and just giving
You're
him the
not
money at the
around
end of a fortnight.
Looking for rubbish to put in because you've already emptied your own bin.
Yes.
That's mental.
Mm.
Well, listen, I'm seeing where we are, right? So you've got to get used to this wee schedule. And I
do
lose
it.
track.
I do it so that the wee boy gets his tip.
Right, well that's okay. Just cut out the middleman. Write a direct debit to the wee lad and he doesn't even have to get out of bed. right, there's a standing order into your account. I'll empty the bin, doesn't need clean, so there you go, there's your few
I know, but
pound.
the thing
Happy
is,
Christmas.
I'm sure there's people, because I'm sure that my mummy has us mad, right? So I'm sure there's people.
Us?
No.
What's this? Us?
I'm sure there's people out there. Maybe your granny, your mummy, your auntie who went, I don't need the bread man anymore, but he's been with me 50 years, so I'll still keep him. But
Let on yous like bread.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
you know, so it's that type of thing, and I'm sure parents do wired up stuff like that too, not just you.
Tony, a lemonade man, came to our house for 40 years or something, and my mummy didn't stop it, although nobody drank the lemonade because we'd all moved out. So anytime my ma came over to our house, she was like, there's a bottle of sarsaparilla and a bottle of cream soda, and you know,
Yeah.
but she wouldn't stop it.
No.
You know, that's right. But listen, it used to be with all the different people calling into the house, you got to know them. There was the insurance man, rent man, provenant man, milkman, coal man,
Paper man,
egg man, bread man. That's right. All coming to your house on a Friday. See, Friday, you couldn't get your, I was going to say your couldn't get your rear end in a seat for more than 2 minutes.
Oh,
Somebody,
yeah.
I'm got the somebody at the door. No, we're not in for him.
No.
Tell him he's not in. No, but there's so many people calling to your house.
not this week, next week.
I know. Do you next week? Well, come on in for a cup of tea while you're waiting. But you got to know everybody. You know, really did. There's all the wee men running around. Now, the thing is, I'm hazarding a guess that all those men that were running around with their wee like school bags with money in them, not many of them got robbed. When you think about it, wouldn't fancy running around now.
No.
But here's me going to tar all the young ones with the same brush. With them young ones running about there with a bag full of money. Wouldn't like to be. You know? No, seriously, there wasn't many people got robbed. So just there's my big statement.
I know.
Anyway, what was I going to say about the bins? Right.
Yes.
So
If you're going to tell the bin men off, I don't want to hear.
I'm not telling the bin men off. It's not their fault.
No.
It's not. So tomorrow, for instance, where I live, it's. Did I get this right?
Friday.
Brown bin day, okay? Next Friday is grey bin day, but next Thursday is black and red box day, okay? And don't forget, along with grey bin day, you have to empty your wee brown canister in because it carries food.
Yes.
And it's mad, and sometimes I forget what bin it is, you know? So I go out in the evening, you want to leave your bin out the night before, and I'm trying to look to see what Victor across the street has put out, you know? But it's those sodium lights.
So you can't tell
You
the
can't
colour.
tell the colour. I'm going to I'd say the other ones. Is it brown or is it grey? Of course, John will say it's brown. Beck, no, it's grey. Of course, like if he said it was purple, she'd say it was yellow. You know, it was just one of. So I find myself going over the street and all to look in Victor's bin to see what colour it is, and you have to get your phone to shed proper light on it. You know, like the flash. And I'm seeing the neighbours are going, a bin holder. He goes out looking through the neighbours' bins the night before the bin men come. Leave them something. So but it's such a combination of all that. Desperate.
But you do, you're right, you do, because it's easy to forget what colour it is, and you have a wee duke out first and you go, that's what the bin is tomorrow. But you're as well leaving it out in the morning first thing, because people could come along and put rubbish in your bin the night before.
And the wrong rubbish. Somebody put the wrong rubbish in our wee
and it's contaminated.
in our wee box that's only supposed to have plastic bottles in it. You know, somebody put dog poo in ours. You know, so of course Lisa blamed me because it came back with a big sticker saying contaminated bin. You know, that wasn't me, but it's some balloon, as you say. Anyway, Johnny, my mum used to buy a load of stuff off the Clean Easy Man. You know the wee magazines you get out of class, all kinds of wee stuff.
Or the Better Wear book. There's stuff in that you didn't even know you needed help with.
And she used to say, listen, the man has to earn a living, buy something out of it. Yes, I know what you mean, yeah. Johnny, I work up the Blackstaff Way site. Tell your Linda, it's a recycling centre. It's not a dump.
No,
Thank you, Kieran.
I didn't say the word. It was you that said that.
Oh, I know, it's now the local
amenities.
Council Amenity Recycling Centre and all. It's a dump.
But those guys that work in those places are very good. They're very helpful. Twice I've thrown my keys into the big big.
You've thrown your keys into the big rubbish container?
With the rubbish, twice.
I know it's not much of a car, but I mean, there's nothing to...
Really, twice. I had them in my hand, and twice the guys had to go in and get them. In the big, gigantic...
They must love you. They must.
But they're really, really good. They're really helpful.
Yeah, right. Lynn the tea lady makes a point. Johnny, what actually goes in the black bin now, or the the normal bin? Very little. I mean, it's really light. It used to be like, oh, give us a hand with this, but now because the food goes in something else, grass cuttings and all go in a different one. cardboard goes in a red box, and plastic and tins go in another thing. So there's nothing left. What else is there to put in your big bin? I don't know, not much.
The plastic bag that the fella puts in to clean it.
Yeah, okay. Listen, yes, thank you, Lynn. Anyway, you've gone to see a film, Dunkirk. Let me see. What is it? Or we'll play a bit.
For a wee change.
Play. Oh, that joke with a jag there. Okay, so Dunkirk.
You're not ready.
I am ready.
No, you're not ready.
I'm always ready. Have a listen. Where are we going?
Dunkirk.
I'm not going back.
You'll never back. Your weekend sailor's not the bloody Navy. You should be at home. There's no hiding from this, son. We have a job to do. Turn it around!
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender.
You say no surrender at the end of that? There's half the audience going to be up for that. Never surrender, never surrender. And there's a ticking clock goes all through this film, is there?
I don't know.
You did go to see it.
Of course I went to see it.
Right. I was really amazed because you were going to the pictures last week, and our Rebecca says, I'm going to the pictures with Linda. And I was going, what? She likes teenage girl films, okay? And you're going to see Dunkirk? Oh yeah. And I thought, dear me, maybe that wee holiday with no phone opened our eyes to a world of possibilities and watch historical films and documentary type things. And then she says, Harry Styles had a One Direction's in it. And what is he, third wounded soldier from the left or something?
No, listen, my mummy went, Caitlin went, Rebecca went, and the four of us are sitting 6 rows from the front. And I just looked around when Harry Styles come on the screen, and I looked down at Rebecca and Caitlin like this, and here's both of them. You know, a lovely wee smile. But the thing is, he has a good enough part in this. He has a big enough part.
And nobody has a big part, really.
No, but he has a good enough part in this, and he's very good.
Can he act?
Yes.
I mean, what are they
Really, he can act.
Get shot and lie there? No.
No, he has. I couldn't
Has
believe
to
the
speak
part.
and all?
Yeah, I couldn't believe the
I
part.
don't believe
he
you.
had. You don't believe me?
I don't believe you.
Oh, all right, well.
Right.
I only
Anyway,
believe half of it.
I have to read a lot. I'm not reading anything out, but a lot of the reviews were absolutely brilliant. 10-star reviews, you know, saying this is class, because he didn't use CGI and computer graphics and all. You know, everybody you see on screen was actually there.
Yeah.
That's why people were gunning. There was actually hundreds of airplanes, and you've only got 3.
Well,
But he didn't want to use computers.
No, apparently there wasn't hundreds of airplanes.
There was a mad air battle. I was there.
No, apparently there wasn't. There was only 2 in the film, but apparently when you read about it, there were only a couple, and they were coming back from a mission, and they stayed to help the ones on the beaches.
Well, I wanted a whole lot of airplanes to make it look good.
There-
Stop touching
There were
me!
thousands of boats, little boats, and it didn't show you them. It showed
No,
you
no.
the 20.
The,
There were,
the whole thing about the Dunkirk was the little ships.
Yes.
You know, everybody had a boat, or a speedboat, or a jet ski,
Or a raft.
A raft. You know, hundreds and hundreds of them
Yeah.
were asked to go and lift guys off the beach.
so
So did they not feature?
no, it showed you about 20, and it didn't show you. It showed you about 50 people on the beach. But that's the only disappointing bit about it. But the rest of it was brilliant. It showed you the spirit of Dunkirk, of the men themselves.
Dave, I never said there was anything wrong with no surrender. You can't say a word in here. It's desperate. June says you have a grey bin. Oh yes. We're Castlereagh Council. Sorry, they changed it. Castlereagh and Lisburn, or if they're arguing about the billing, Lisburn and Castlereagh. We've got a grey bin for rubbish, a brown bin for grass and food. Red box is for plastic, and the other one's for cardboard. I mean, it's madness, absolute madness. So there. Anyway, different areas have blue bins and all. What's a blue bin for?
It's a grey bin.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
It is a grey bin.
So listen.
But the thing about this is the director who directed Superman, and Superman he
No,
wanted
he
to
did
do different.
Batman. He didn't.
He didn't want to use the music. He wouldn't use the music because he
Oh,
wanted
right.
to film it differently.
Yes. Well, Christopher Nolan's famous for shoot 'em ups and explosions
Yeah,
and all
no,
and mad stuff.
he didn't want to do that. He says because it's been done before, and everybody knew the story of Dunkirk, and he didn't want it to look like that. Whereas I would have loved it to be that. No,
Well, people are saying it's. I mean, a load of people, not just one or two, have said it's the best war film ever.
It was good. It was really, really good.
Really,
It was really, really good. But I was just disappointed there weren't more ships and more men.
more men, your man on the brain. More men.
On the beach.
I want, stand on the pictures with your mummy beside you and your two nieces. I want more men. Harry Styles is not a man, he's a wee lad. Hello. You never know. Harry, come here.
On the beach.
Right.
But it was really good, and it was exciting, and you really felt for what those men went through. It was really good.
Okay. That's a very thoughtful review.
It
For you,
was.
it's in, you've actually, did you watch it all and you didn't
Yes,
fall asleep
no.
and the breezers weren't
No.
flying down the aisles? No.
No, it was
Okay.
very good. It was very good.
Where you on Saturday?
More
As a good do. And you're working in here. That's alright. Well, that's okay.
It will be good. I've been speaking to a lot of people who have been in and saying they're going to the
I
gym.
ended up in the Dockers
I believe you
last
did.
Saturday. Me and Lisa went down in a
Yeah.
fit later on, you know. It was great crack. Absolutely great crack, you know. So
It is. It's a good place.
Yeah.
But then everybody has their own local place that they love, that they feel comfortable in, and they just fit.
And it's funny, remember we were talking about having your seat? We went in, talking to the guys in the door. You down to see your mummy? I says, yeah. He said, well, she's sitting in the usual seat. She's got her back here. And you walk down the big hall, and there she was. Same seat as like forever. Right, listen. I better go. Are you going to give this points out of 10, or what's the story?
9.
9? Are you sure?
Yes.
9? Well, no, that's okay. We'll go along with that. It's not bad at all. 9 points. Everybody else gave it 10. It's because Harry Styles knocked you back, isn't it? Right, bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye.